recording? The Base actually the only team that's not even 2-4. We're playing a team 1-6. Okay. I'm batting second now. I'm batting second. I was batting 8th and then 5th. It's impressive.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. John Galloway will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Out in front of it,
We play at Highland Park for Double A.
Bases are empty, one man out.
We play at Highland Park for Double A.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The short hit hard. Tahara gloves it. Throw gets him 2 down. John Galloway digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single. Tommy Ryu walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
And he'll get back in safely. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike.
I'm guessing DC's Double A team is in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
I don't know much about
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Ball 2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It's impressive.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Dodge is in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away. In now, Pedro Molina. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Dawson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete.
Base running
is out in front.
Base running here.
At the plate, Lonnie Romero. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. John Galloway will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it should be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach. Just look to put the ball in play.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. In to the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that will fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Stepping in, John Galloway. He flew out in his last at-bat.
John Galloway.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advantage. Lonnie Romero will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. Jeff MacArthur is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. John Galloway is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one in strike 1.
You got to be a little more restrained here leading off an inning. It's a big run if you can get on base, and you don't want to give away an opportunity by chasing bad pitches.
Grounded to short. Tejera is up with it, and he's retired 1 away.
Gotta change it now.
The left fielder, number 32.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say
You spell
this man
swinging?
most deserves to be our top player of the
Hey,
game.
spell
Yeah,
swinging.
you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
ING.
So that's a wrap here tonight.
Okay.
For my partners in the booth, Eric
I thought
Carroll,
that's what it
Steve
was, but
Lyons, and our entire
it just
crew,
didn't.
I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Betting comes out on top in this one, 5-4.
5 runs,
The video's
Night,
called Swinging at Junk.
no errors. He left 9 runners on base.
They just traded a second baseman. We just traded a second baseman away. Should I change position?
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes.
Yeah, I'm swinging at stupid pitches.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Solid swinging at Junk. So I'll just cut out the beginning of the video.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Harrisburg Senators. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, they've got to be happy with the performance.
Rodrigo Tejera will stand in. He is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. To short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. John Galloway gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men. Jason Darby will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Dirty foot. Swing that jump.
David Blank will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Played on the back. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Ryan Taveras is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a high pop-up. Werner is there for it. And that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Now at the plate, John Galloway. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1.
I wasn't expecting that speed.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Robles, 1 away. John Galloway will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
John Galloway.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
We're on this one. I'm gonna hit my next
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 out. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the 3rd of this. Lonnie Romero will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. To short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the plate, John Galloway, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, the victory yesterday was nice, but it's not going to erase what came before it. These guys just have not played too many good all-around games of baseball recently. It's definitely reflected in the standings.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and they're on 2
this
away.
episode's called Swing
Chance
and
now
a
to
Jug.
take a look at how the home team coming to the plate now, Alec Asher, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. If you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. David Blank is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out. John Galloway is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time and just Joaquin Montañez steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning. He's running towards second, chopped weakly to the left. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there. David Salazar will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Hit on the ground to short. Right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. John Galloway gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
The shortstop, John.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand.
Dude.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he
He's
takes
making me
one
a diving
away.
play
Wow.
up the middle. It threw me out first.
Rodrigo Tejera will stand in now. He's singled and
This video's
struck
gonna
out
be
in
called
2
a
trips.
slump.
Grounded to short. Galloway has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. John Galloway will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
1-0 count. Here it is. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And there's a curveball that he spikes in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. He dives.
He just won.
Gets that. He did. What a play there for the first out.
Another look here. This ball's sinking
He
fast,
just
but
dove.
he's on the
He
full
just
run and he
needs
lays
that
out
and
to
catch
pull
on
it in.
him.
That's
It's
well
official.
done there.
It's in a slump. The series is over.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Charles McGowan will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
And you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Ken Werner will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
Beautiful.
You think at this point you have
He's
to
safe.
get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
So stepping in, number 32, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Reed Johnson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
3-2-2.
He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. Fly ball out toward right field. Dodge is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Mark Dillard will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start it. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ballgame, both of them doubles, and that really paced his guys to the victory.
So that just